What if a prehistoric super predator was found alive? December 22nd, 1938. Off the coast of South Africa, a fishing trawler hauled up something impossible, something that had been dead for 65 million years. The creature was 5 feet long, covered in armored blue scales, with fins like limbs and jaws that could crush bone. Museum curator Marjorie Courtenay-Latimer stared at it in disbelief. She was looking at a coelacanth, a fish that disappeared with the dinosaurs. But it wasn't dead. It was very much alive. What if this wasn't an isolated case? What if somewhere in Earth's unexplored depths, other prehistoric super predators still lurk? Creatures we thought vanished forever, still hunting, still thriving, waiting to be discovered. This is the story of what happens when extinction isn't forever. The ghost from the deep. When Captain Goosen's fishing net surfaced that December morning, his crew thought they'd caught some bizarre mutation. The fish was like nothing they'd ever seen. Courtenay-Latimer received the call and found something that defied everything science believed possible. Coelacanths had been known from fossils dating back 410 million years. They were ancient when dinosaurs first appeared, survived multiple mass extinctions, and then, according to every fossil record, vanished 66 million years ago with the dinosaurs. The scientific world considered it settled. Coelacanths were extinct until one surfaced alive in a fishing net. Ichthyologist J.L.B. Smith understood immediately what they'd found. The discovery made headlines worldwide. This wasn't a myth or hoax. This was a prehistoric creature, unchanged for hundreds of millions of years, swimming in modern oceans. Today, we know of 2 living coelacanth species inhabiting deep caves along African and Indonesian coasts. They hunt at night in waters 90 to 300 meters deep, can live over 100 years, and give birth to live young after more than a year of gestation. Finding them alive was like discovering a dinosaur wandering your garden. But here's the truly unsettling question. If coelacanths survived undetected for 65 million years, what else might still be out there? The titans that ruled before. To appreciate what we might find, we need to understand what we lost. Today's great white sharks grow up to 20 feet long with bite forces around 4,000 pounds per square inch. But 23 million years ago, a Otodus Megalodon ruled the seas. This monster shark grew up to 60 feet long, 3 times the size of great whites. Megalodon's teeth were the size of human hands. Its bite force is estimated at 40,000 pounds per square inch, strong enough to crush a car. It hunted whales, crushing their bones with single bites. It went extinct just 3.6 million years ago. Or did it? The ocean covers 71% of Earth's surface. We've explored less than 5%. The deepest trenches, the vast abyssal plains, the underwater cave systems, these remain largely unknown. Could Megalodon, or something like it, still survive in the depths? On land, the predators were equally terrifying. Tyrannosaurus rex had binocular vision for precision hunting and a bite force of 12,800 pounds per square inch that could crush bone. It wasn't just strong, it was intelligent, with senses honed for killing. Spinosaurus grew over 50 feet long and weighed 8 tons. It was semi-aquatic, hunting fish with crocodile-like jaws. Giganotosaurus measured 43 feet and may have hunted in packs, taking down the largest herbivores that ever walked Earth. Before dinosaurs, even stranger predators ruled. Gorgonopsids were saber-toothed mammal relatives the size of bears. Ankylosaurus, a 16-foot predator from 260 million years ago, was recently discovered to have been an agile killing machine optimized for swift hunting. These weren't primitive beasts. They were evolved, specialized, perfectly adapted apex predators. But the coelacanth teaches us that absence of evidence isn't evidence of absence. Where could they hide? If prehistoric predators survived, where could they hide? The answer: the same places the kith hid for 65 million years. The ocean's Hadal zones, trenches deeper than 6,000 meters, remain almost entirely unexplored. These depths are pitch black with crushing pressure. In 2023, scientists discovered a biodiversity hotspot in deep-sea trenches near Japan, filled with species never before seen. Could a large predator survive there? Absolutely. The giant squid, reaching 43 feet, remained largely mythical until 2004. The colossal squid, even larger, was only confirmed in 2007. On land, vast cave systems remain unmapped. The world's largest cave in Vietnam, Son Doong, was only discovered in 1991 and contains entire ecosystems with their own weather patterns. In 2009, scientists found a cave in Borneo so large you could fit 40 Boeing 747s inside. remote jungle regions harbor species unknown to science. In 2017 alone, scientists described over 18,000 new species. Many were large animals that had evaded detection. The Antarctic ice sheet conceals vast subglacial lakes. Recent expeditions have found entire ecosystems thriving in these dark, isolated waters, creatures separated from the rest of Earth's life for millions of years. Earth still has countless hiding places. The coelacanth survived because it lived in deep, rocky caves that don't preserve fossils well. Other creatures could be doing the same right now. What would discovery mean? So what would happen if we actually found one? If fishermen hauled up a juvenile megalodon? If explorers discovered living raptors in a remote jungle? The scientific impact would be staggering. The coelacanth revolutionized our understanding of vertebrate evolution. A living dinosaur or mega shark would force us to rewrite entire fields of biology. We'd study its DNA, revealing millions of years of evolutionary history. We'd examine how it avoided extinction when others perished. But there would be darker implications. A living apex predator from prehistory would likely be dangerous. Megalodon evolved to hunt 30-foot whales. What would it make of modern shipping or swimmers? T-Rex could run 17 miles per hour with jaws strong enough to bite through a truck engine. Would it fear humans or see us as prey? The media frenzy would be unprecedented. The coelacanth made global headlines for months. A living dinosaur would dominate news for years. Governments would scramble to establish protection protocols or capture operations. And then there's the ecological question. These creatures evolved for environments that no longer exist. Modern Earth is warmer with different oxygen levels, different prey, different competition. Could a Cretaceous predator even survive in today's world? Most critically, we'd face an immediate conservation crisis. The two living coelacanth species are critically endangered. Discovering a prehistoric predator would mean finding one of the rarest animals on Earth. Because if it survived 65 million years of Earth's changes, it deserves our protection now. The search continues. Today, scientists actively search for living fossils. Deep-sea expeditions probe unexplored trenches. Biologists trek into remote jungles. In October 2024, divers captured the first ever footage of the Indonesian coelacanth in its natural habitat. Using closed-circuit rebreathers, they descended to 125 meters. The encounter lasted just minutes before hours of decompression. These discoveries continue. In 2025, researchers identified dozens of previously mislabeled coelacanth fossils in British museums, some overlooked for over 150 years. Other candidates exist. The thylacine was declared extinct in 1936, yet sightings persist in remote Australian wilderness. The ivory-billed woodpecker, declared extinct in the 1940s, had claimed sightings as recently as 2004. Every year brings surprises. In 1976, scientists discovered the megamouth shark, a 15-foot filter feeder that avoided detection despite living in well-traveled waters. In 2020, a new species of whale was identified off Mexico. If we can miss whales and giant sharks, what else lurks undiscovered? December 22, 1938, changed everything we thought we knew about extinction. When that coelacanth surfaced, science learned a humbling lesson. The line between extinct and undiscovered is thinner than we imagine. Somewhere in Earth's oceans, at depths we've never reached, creatures swim that we've never seen. In cave systems we haven't mapped, in jungles we haven't explored, life persists in forms we can barely imagine. The greatest predators in Earth's history, Megalodon, T-Rex, Spinosaurus, almost certainly died out millions of years ago. But almost certainly isn't the same as definitely. The coelacanth survived 65 million years undetected because it lived where we weren't looking. It thrived in environments we couldn't reach. It avoided extinction by hiding in plain sight. What else is hiding there? Every deep-sea expedition discovers new species. Every remote jungle trek finds unknown animals. Every year, the impossible becomes possible. The extinct becomes alive. So the next time you hear about a strange sighting in deep water or an unexplained sound in a remote forest, remember the coelacanth. Remember that science has been wrong before. What if a prehistoric super predator was found alive? Maybe the better question is, when will we find the next one? Because if 65 million years taught us anything, it's that life finds a way to survive. If this scenario chilled you, share your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Because here, every story begins with the same two words, Untold, what if?